So in this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of posting about campgrounds and our adventures that we take, I'm going to show you our little rig. It's a Jayco 174BH Baja. And hopefully you'll get a feel for how we have it set up and just the way we use it and the different things I have or I've purchased over the years to make sure I can handle any situation. Got the large propane tank on the front. I actually changed it when I bought it new a couple years ago in 2019. I got the dual batteries, lead acid 12 volts. Maybe switch them out to the 6 volt at some point. What I like about this trailer, it's got stabilizers on all four corners. So that's pretty nice. Makes a nice stable trailer. It's also got the Baja package. As such, it comes with a higher suspension than your typical trailer, which is nice, I think. When you're going over dips, you get a higher bumper. With that higher bumper, you're not as likely to drag your waste and fresh water lines as likely. In this video, we're actually camped at Rocks Campground in Joshua Tree, an awesome campground. I will post a video on that shortly. But overall, you got lots of hookups. You got the cable hookup there, power, and then on the near the front, you got the freshwater tank, which I usually keep about half full when traveling. Take you a short tour on the inside. I usually leave the awning, it's an electric awning with a LED bar on it. I usually leave that closed because I don't trust the wind. It's just me. It sleeps 5. This is my typical setup. Queen bed. I put a memory foam mattress on top of the current mattress, which is right there, but the memory foam is there. Makes a big difference. It's a 4-inch memory foam mattress. Plenty of storage. I do a lot of dry camping, so there's no hookups. In which case, I use my Jackery. Is awesome. That will last several days. Charging my devices and whatnot. I also use instead of the trailer lights at night, a lot of times I'll use that. Try to conserve batteries, even though I have the dual batteries. You can always check your battery. As you can see, pump's on right now. It usually drains the battery, but let's see where the batteries are at. So this is the freshwater, gray and the black. Battery's 2/3 full. Those batteries are over 2 years old, so doing good with the extra battery. Has TV hookup, you can go 12 volt. I've never used that. And whatnot. And you get your power switches here for outside lights and all the inside lights, and your awning switch. Has 2 bunks. Great for storage. I usually put extra blankets and stuff in there. And another bunk in the bottom that has a window. The top one does not have a window. They both have lights, little. You can turn them on. And the bottom one's got power. Top one's got a light, but no power. Lots of pantry space, whatnot. Has a ton of space. Bathroom. It's always nice. I ended up changing the vent fan that was here to a max fan, which is really nice to have. That runs off my batteries. You can go both reverse and forward direction. So if you keep the windows open, you can get a nice breeze coming through. And the shower, skylight in the shower. And it has a little tub. I always carry the extra water jug down there for the bathroom, that I can always add water to it after I've emptied it when I dump my trailer waste. I always usually add a couple gallons extra in there to drive with to help clean the tank. Hopefully the tour gives you an idea how we have the trailer set up. I'll show you some more of the gear that we actually use here shortly, but let's get outside. Let's check out the camp here. Highly recommend Jumbo Rocks Campground. Hard to beat. We're right in the Jumbo Rocks here. There's Skull Rock Trailhead. Real nice. Another cool thing about the Jayco 174BH is underneath the main bed, there's a pretty good storage where I keep a lot of extras. I have a couple hoses, as you can see in here. I keep an extra power cable. I have the ability to go from a 30 to a 50 amp connection. So I don't know. For me, I like carrying the extra stuff, just in case. You never know where you're gonna end up, what you need. So I use this wand to clean my toilet with. As you can see right there, it's pretty nice. It doesn't have, like the newer trailers, the ability to self-clean by hooking up a water hose. I wish it did. I put this stuff in my tank toilet when I'm leaving it, just to make sure it doesn't develop any odors and stuff. This is your crank. People sometimes use a power crank with a screwdriver and whatnot. This works just as fine. Let me just stick it on there and crank it. There's also got a hand crank on the main tongue, but that's you could add an electric one. I don't mind the hand one though. My truck, I actually tow my Jayco with. It's overkill. I think the tow rating's like 10.5 on it, but give you an idea of what we haul. A couple bikes for my son and I. I usually carry an extra propane, 5-gallon jug of gas, hot water, a Yeti cooler for meat. I got more water here, just in case. The Max Trax pump. I actually have an electric pump back on there too, if need be. And the ability to jump my cables, get the battery going if needed. But kind of give you an idea what I carry in my truck when I tow this Jayco. Get about 10 to 11 miles to the gallon when towing. So not great, and I usually drive at 65. If I go faster, the mileage goes down, but average about 10. So what issues have I had with my rig? One is the stabilizing bars. The brackets that hold it to the frame kept slipping. I had to get those welded on. And the axle on my trailer was actually bent. It was concave down, which caused my tires to wear. So I had to replace the tires and the axle. But outside of routine maintenance of packing the bearings every year and whatnot, the trailer has been pretty solid. Hopefully you got a feel for how we're using our little Jayco, the gear we've used, some of the modifications we've made, such as the fan in the bathroom, and the extra battery on the tongue to give us a little bit of extension and power for some of the boondock adventures we do. Overall, the trailer has held up well over the 3 years. Just over 3 years, we've had to do the obvious repair. But overall, it's been a good little trailer. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. Please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for being here. Until our next adventure. Thank you.